Benchmarking is the comparison of one business activities, processes, or practices to that of another business. Specifically, it is used to provide a target for action in order to improve the competitive position of the business. Basically, the activities, processes, or practices are compared with organizations that excel at the underlying activity for learning and improvement purposes. Benchmarking plays a vital role in the strategic planning process. It can be used in value chain analysis to compare one company's values to those of another company or industry average to know whether a problem exists in the area. Since benchmarking permeates the entire strategic planning process, it is performed in different ways. Primarily, there are 4 types of benchmarking. Internal benchmarking. Internal benchmarking is when an activity is compared against internal best practices. In simple terms, the organization compares the activity to past results or trends. It allows the organization to identify and follow its best practices. However, the organization might repeat bad habits and ignore the competitors, which will lead to poor strategic competence. Competitive benchmarking. Competitive benchmarking involves evaluating your company's performance in comparison to that of your immediate competitors to gain insights into areas of improvement. This type of benchmarking is useful for identifying areas where your competitors are outperforming you and can help you develop strategies to improve your own performance. In addition, it can be utilized to monitor shifts and developments in the relevant industry. Functional benchmarking. Functional benchmarking involves comparing your performance to that of organizations in similar industries or functional areas. For example, a retail company might compare its sales and marketing strategies to those of other retail companies. This type of benchmarking is useful for identifying best practices and industry standards. Generic benchmarking. Generic benchmarking involves comparing your performance to that of organizations in completely different industries or functional areas. For example, a manufacturing company might compare its supply chain management strategies to those of a healthcare organization. This type of benchmarking is useful for identifying innovative solutions and new ideas. Performance benchmarking. Performance benchmarking involves comparing your company's performance to an established standard or objective. This type of benchmarking is effective in setting achievable goals and measuring progress toward them. It also helps to identify areas where performance is not meeting expectations and formulate plans for enhancement. Benchmarking best practices. Regardless of the type of benchmarking you choose, there are a few best practices to keep in mind. Clearly define the scope and objectives of your benchmarking project. Choose appropriate benchmarks and comparatives. Collect and analyze data in a consistent and accurate manner. Communicate results and findings effectively. Use the results to identify opportunities for improvement and develop action plans to address them. Implementing benchmarking in your business. Incorporating benchmarking into your business operations can be a challenging task. However, there are several crucial steps that can be taken to ensure a seamless and successful implementation process. First, identify your goals. The initial step in incorporating benchmarking into your business is to clearly define your objectives. It is important to determine what outcomes you desire to attain through the benchmarking process. Are you looking to improve financial performance, increase productivity, enhance customer satisfaction? By identifying your goals, you can ensure that you are benchmarking the right areas of your business. Identify your benchmarking partners. After establishing your goals, it's crucial to select your benchmarking partners. These are the companies whose performance you will be evaluating and comparing with your own. Selecting benchmarking partners that are comparable to your business in terms of size, industry, and objectives is critical in ensuring that the comparison is relevant and meaningful. Collect data. The next step is to collect data on your business and your benchmarking partners. This can include financial data, productivity data, and customer satisfaction data. It's important to make sure that the data you collect is accurate and reliable. Analyze the data. Once you have collected the data, you need to analyze it. This includes comparing your data to that of your benchmarking partners, and identifying areas where your business is excelling and areas that need improvement. It's important to use a variety of data analysis techniques such as statistical analysis, trend analysis, and comparative analysis to ensure that you are getting a comprehensive view of your business's performance. Create action plans. Once you have analyzed the data, you need to create action plans to address any areas that need improvement. This involves formulating particular targets and objectives, determining the necessary resources for goal attainment, and setting a timeline for their realization. It's important to involve key stakeholders in the process of creating action plans to ensure that everyone is on board and committed to making the necessary changes. Monitor and evaluate progress. Once your action plans are in place, you need to monitor and evaluate progress to ensure that you are on track to achieve your goals. This includes regularly collecting data and analyzing it to see if progress is being made. It's crucial to assess the success of the action plans and make necessary modifications as required. Conclusion. Benchmarking is a process that allows businesses to assess their performance by comparing it to industry standards and best practices. It provides valuable insights into an organization's strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement, enabling informed decisions to be made to enhance competitiveness. The goal is to identify and replicate best practices, while also finding ways to improve performance and increase efficiency. Effective benchmarking requires a well-defined process, accurate data collection and analysis, and regular monitoring to ensure that the results are relevant and actionable. By using benchmarking, businesses can stay ahead of the curve, keep pace with changing market conditions, and continuously improve their operations. By continuously benchmarking their performance, businesses can drive innovation, improve their processes and increase their chances of success in today's fast-paced business environment.